Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, back to work day. So I hope everybody had a great weekend. I know I did. Today is May 18th, and my time is 4:17 a.m., and I am an early riser. So welcome to all of my new subscribers. Welcome, welcome. My new subscribers is probably due to my corroboration video that I had that I partnered up with Scott Allen yesterday. So I'm going to put his link in my description or maybe in the comments so that everybody can go check out his video or our video for those that had missed that. That was wonderful. I think we're going to do a powerhouse Sunday with, I think we have decided on coffee with Scott and Sheila. Every Sunday morning we're going to, and hopefully next Sunday we're going to do it live. I think that'd be kind of exciting. So look forward to that. So I appreciate all of my new subscribers from that video. A few things that maybe understand is that I am not downloading and investigating and researching all the things that are political, right? Or sometimes somebody will give me a name and I might know a little bit about that person, but that is how I like it. I don't like to go and get a whole bunch of information for me to do my readings, because I find it more exciting, for one, to learn the information just as in real time, just like with Trump and his sister Marianne's grand tableau with the Kipper cards. I see in the comments, kind of like everybody, I really didn't know that there were 5 children. I knew that there was Trump. I knew that there was the judge lady who is just as nasty as Trump, and the one that had died from alcoholism. I knew that his father died, but I wasn't completely sure if his mother died. But when I was doing it, I finally got that hit that she was gone. So that was interesting. And somebody else told me that the brother who died of alcoholism also had a son that died, which showed up right next to the brother that died. I found that really fascinating and interesting too. So that's the reason why I love that new, learning as I go. So if it kind of frustrates you that I didn't research anybody that I read on, I don't think that's the way you should do it anyway, not for me at least. So that's the reason why it gets a little confusing sometimes but I enjoy that. And I hope you enjoy that, where I'm learning that I should tell you everything that I know, and then you know what I don't know, and see if it comes out. Sorry, I got a little allergies. That may help. So I'm learning. I'm learning. All right, so today I wanted to, on that video that I did with Scott, his internet or my internet, I don't know, but it went wonky at the end and it just literally dropped us. But we had a good video all the way up. I think it was 40 minutes worth of a really, really good video. So there's that, and we're going to work on that. And so at the end of that, there was a question that was presented about Trump's hackers, and I haven't investigated it. I'm telling you straight up. I hear rumors and things like that about the Trump hackers. Something about they know something and they're bribing either Trump or the lawyers or somebody to get paid not to present the information they know, or somebody who wants it. They're like opportunists. I find it weird and strange that it's 42 million or whatever it is that they're asking for. I don't know. Who comes up with the number 42? I find that bizarre. But I'm going to read on it, and then later on we're going to read on Trump, my daily tick on Trump and see how he's doing for the beginning of the week. And I do that in all of my videos. You know, I put content in the front, and then I always read. My last thing to do is to read on the temperature. How I do it is I take the temperature of Trump every single day, so that maybe we can pinpoint when things get wonky, and if he is going to leave the White House, we can be on top of it, because we'll already have a daily information on what's going on with him. And when something wonky comes up, we're going to be able to, you know, find it. So welcome everybody to my channel and to my new subscribers. I hope that helps a lot with watching any of my previous videos. And if you have any questions or anything like that about my journey, or how energy works, or how cards, or any of that, if I know, I'll do a demonstration. If I don't know, then I will give you a link as to where to find out that information. So anyways, let's get to it. I've got a new oracle card I think I'm going to use for a while. That is my clarifiers. This is Wisdom of the Hidden Realm. These are really, really nice. They're very Native American based, and they get down to the root and the cause of things. So there's that. And the cards that I'm using right now are the Haunted House on the hackers, on the Trump's hackers. So let's see what's going on with that little rumor that I really, really don't know a whole lot about. Only that it's a rumor. So anyways, my previous, this is coffee. In my previous video, I was reading on Trump and his sister Marianne, the judge. And I think I need to remember to also say the name and stuff like that. So I'm still in the learning stage. I'm so sorry. I think the ones that have been with me for a while can almost read my mind because they just know. So anyways, and I appreciate all of my subscribers that have been with me for a while. My gratitude is really big. Big, big, big. Okay. Here we go. Hackers. That's a strange thing to show up right off the bat. I need my glasses, sorry. The older you get, the less you can see. I'm learning. So this is the Ace of Wands, which would be a representation in this deck. Sometimes in these pictures and in this deck, I read it differently. And this is how I read it differently. Is this is Trump, and he's lighting his own fire, like he's the only one. So that is the representation of Trump, lighting his fire, because he's so. And this one is the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is creativity. So I guess the hackers are trying to create creativity about it. I'm not sure that this is real yet, but the creativity of the scheme or creativity of the rumor, maybe it is coming. Interesting. Let's see. Yeah, a gift. Innocence and reunion. Innocence. Maybe it's telling us that they really don't have anything. Innocence. It's an innocent, like there's nothing to it. Well, the Fool comes up. So adventures, the Fool comes up. So I don't know if this is true, because the Fool, like we're going to be fooled. They're being fooled. We're being fooled, and they're just trying to, abandon the idea. I don't think this is true. I don't think this Trump hacker thing is true. Yeah, it's like feeding. It's like the rats. This one right here shows up. It's in other decks. It's called abundance and all that, but this one here, they're feeding the rats. They're feeding the rats. The whole situation is done by lying and rats. So I don't think there's anything to this hacker situation. All right, let's draw some cards here, but I don't think there's anything to this hacker situation. Oh, 2 came up. False promises. Yep, conscientious. So it talks about, false promises, cause and effect. So the false promises survival and false promises. So I don't think there's anything to this hacker thing. That's too bad, because that would have been pleasant to have hackers get into all of his stuff and then reveal it. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh, and if you are a Trump fan, this is not the channel for you. You may not like it. Or you might. I don't know. But I don't have much good to say about the Mr. 45. So there's that. I don't think there's much to the hackers. I think it's just another little rumor tactic, and I really don't know who is doing it. Maybe we should find that out. Who is doing it? Maybe it's just somebody, right? Maybe it's just somebody. Oh, that's interesting. That's real interesting. Somebody with a lot of money. Somebody with a lot of money is presenting the hacker rumor. Somebody with a lot of money. Whoop. Goodness gracious. That card didn't even want to play. Hang on a second. Let me go get it. That card jumped right off my table. It didn't even want to play. Okay. Huh. Which that's the Knight of Swords. So, creative idea. Yeah, somebody with a lot of money just created the idea. Let's see who else. I'm trying to see if it was the Republicans or anything. I don't think it's... Yeah, the Five of Cups, abandonment, unresolved. So, abandon the idea. But somebody with a lot of money did it. With a lot of money with advertising that they can advertise. Maybe it's Bloomberg. He's the guy that does that a lot. You know, he's always threatening all of Trump and his supporters that he's going to go scorched earth on all of his stuff, which I hope he does. I really do. I hope that they fight fire with fire, because that's the only way we're probably going to get through any and all of this. Okay, so let's see, what is it, 12? This might be a short video this morning. That's interesting. All right, maybe we can do an in-depth cards on Trump, on how he felt about Obama. Yesterday, I think I caught a glimpse of it. You know how YouTube will put like 2 or 3 minute clips of something. And I caught a glimpse of him being asked about Obama's speech. And he says, no, I haven't heard it. So maybe he's heard it by now. So that may be the reason why I didn't get much information yesterday. I want to do a full-on spread on how he feels about Obama's speech, and then we'll clarify, and then we'll do the daily tick, because the daily really helps. Oh yeah, power. So this shows up with power. Power over somebody. Power over somebody. Ooh. That's interesting. Oh yeah. Okay. So I don't really have to go too far about this. So the exact feeling I have here is that what Obama says has a power in this in the country, right? In the United States, he has a lot of influence, and he has a lot of power over that, and that's what this represents of Trump, and he knows it. That Obama has a lot of power, and there's not much he can do to smash that, and he's drowning in it, drowning in how Obama handled himself and what he said, and he's drowning and he's going crazy. Let's see. Yep. You know, that offer, he wants to leave again. I have gotten so many times that 45 is not in love with his job. He does not want to be there anymore. He wants to go back to his old life where he laid around, did what he wanted, and golfed all day. And this is another example of it. He wants to leave. He wants to leave. All right, so that's how he feels about Obama. Let's get to the daily. I have a feeling we're going to get some stuff. So how I do it is yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So if I get tongue-tied, that's what happens. But yesterday and today and tomorrow. Let's see what comes up. Oh, the devil. Contemplation, how to figure it out. And abundant money, thinking about his money. Strategy, but honesty comes out with the devil. That's incredibly interesting how honesty will come out with the devil, is buddied up with the devil today. That honesty card has been coming out a lot. A lot. This is boundaries. Oh my. And the death card. That's it. This represents his new press secretary who... Oh. That is fascinating. Healing and support, huh? And the offer. Okay, so let's break this down. So yesterday, I'm pretty sure after he was seething, this is the devil showed up in him. The devil that showed up in him. And then we have the Queen of Swords, which is total honesty. She doesn't play around. She's going to give you brutal honesty. And then this is the press secretary. She's probably going to try to mitigate that today or yesterday. He probably told her, what she's going to say today and what she's going to do. And this right here is the contemplation, which we have the Queen of Wands, which is confidence and self-assurance. Like she's going to get up there and she knows what to say and she knows what to do. But this is boundaries, right? She's bound to say exactly what 45 wants her to say, which could be her downfall, which will be wonderful to watch. However, this one is leadership, tolerance, and empathy. So that's interesting. Then we have his money, his gluttony, his fortune. But we also have death of all of his money showing up, death. And he's waiting for an offer and trying to get his money back on track before he leaves. But he does not want to be there. So let's go ahead and throw some of these Wisdom of the Hidden Realm cards on this and get some more clarification. See what we got. This man, I'm telling you. Surrender to change. Ooh. Surrender to the Phoenix. Surrender to change. And small steps, asking for help. This right here today is interesting to me. Interesting today. Maybe there's something medical going on where he has to go and ask for help. And the sympathy, because a medical doctor will always do that. And boundaries talks about his body and the self-confidence. He thinks that there's nothing going on with his body, but it's coming, and he has to ask for help from the doctors or something today. And then we have conscious actions. High Lord of Gratitude and Service. So this right here talks about his money, his death of his money, and him trying to get his money back before he leaves. But conscious actions talks about that. So the conscious action is on there. He's really trying to work it. He's really trying to figure out how to get out of this job, but also with money. I'm pretty sure if he could figure out how to divert the trillions into his banking account, he would do it just like that. But he's probably having a hard time figuring that out without being caught. I wonder if that's instant imprisonment if you actually steal from the government like that. Or would they just give it to him and tell him goodbye? I don't know. All right, everybody. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for listening, and have a wonderful, wonderful Monday.